Hello guys, this is part 3 of our ASP .NET programming with SQL Server database. I'm Maxwell, and you all once again welcome to Siotech College of Technology. Alright, in our previous lecture we learned how to create an ASP web application using the web form, and this is where we go to the last time. Today we will learn how to add forms to the project, unlike C# in my previous tutorial, where after creating a C# application or your VB application, the system automatically creates a form 1 for you. But in ASP it's different. Okay, you have to create your form yourself. Okay, so how do we create a form? After creating the application, the web apps? How to create a form? The web apps are made of HTML pages, JavaScript files, CSS files, and a whole lot of them. Okay, so first of all, we have to add a form, a web form, to the project. Now, in C# in my previous lecture, you realize that where we have the start was, or where we have this green play icon here, was a start. But in ASP.NET is actually what? Google Chrome. This is to let us understand that ASP web application runs on a web browser. Like we were saying that all web applications runs on a web browser, and mine is Google Chrome because that is my default browser I use. Okay, yours might be different. Yours might be Internet Explorer, others Opera, and then a whole lot of them. But mine is Google Chrome. Now you can change it. How do we change it? You see you have an arrow here. When you click down to drop down, you can select Firefox, Internet Explorer, and a whole lot. Okay, these are browsers listed or browsers installed on your computer. Okay, so by default I have Google Chrome here. Okay, so how do you create a web form? Now, without creating the first web form, when you click on start or this to run your project, you are going to get an error. Okay, so you have to add a web form. How do we add a web form? You just right click on the project name, then you scroll down to add. Okay, just as you were adding a form to your project, and then we have web form here. So you can see you can add a TypeScript file, you can add a JSX file, HTML page, JavaScript style sheet, and a whole lot of them. You can create a new folder and a whole lot of them. Over here, adding a web form, so I'll click on web form, and then okay, since we are creating a web app to connect with our databases, we'll be starting from a login form. Okay, how to design login form, how to create a login form. So the web form, name of this web form is going to be a login, so that as soon as someone enters his name and password and the credentials, everything are right, logs you to your dashboard, as we did in our previous lecture. Okay, show login, and I click on OK. And then when you click on OK, the system automatically adds the web form to your project. So the name of my project is online tutorial, but then I've added a web form to this online tutorial work. So you can see over here you have login, sorry, you have over here you can see you have the login.aspx. okay, so login.asp, that's the file extension. Okay, now this HTML syntax, what you see over here, they are all HTML syntax, hypertext markup language syntax. When you create a web form for the first time, the system automatically generates these for you. Okay, and after adding this form, I can click on this start button over here to run my project. But currently when we run, we're not going to see anything. We can try it out. When you run this work, or when you run this project, when you build this, when you start this project, you're not going to see anything. Okay, and then I'm going to explain to you soon why it's like that. Okay, I'm going to explain to you soon why it's like that. So the project is now building. Now over here you can also see you have design. We have design, split, and then source. Okay, now ASP project or web applications have two views. Okay, two views. You have the source view and you have a design view. Okay, so it's now running. It opens our browser for us. So as you can see, it's loading our browser for us. Okay, all right, so it's downloading. You have the local host with this number and login.as. It's downloading, but nothing showed here, nothing appeared here. Okay, like I was saying, see it's running. Okay, you can see you have ready here and all that. It's running. So now let's stop it. Let's stop work. Okay, so we have two views. We have the design. When you click on the design part, that is where you have access to the controls or the toolbox that we were using in C#. Okay, and then when you click on the source, when you want to write HTML, that's where when you want to write HTML codes, okay, this is where you click to write them. So if you are familiar with HTML, you realize that in HTML, if you want to write a heading, okay, we have 6 types of heading in HTML. So I prefer using the heading one here. So you should say H1, close bracket, enter, welcome to my ASP.NET application, and save. Now when we visit our browser and refresh, you realize we have the test here. Okay, so it's loading now. Yeah, we have welcome to my ASP application. So it's just like doing HTML and all that. ASP is full of HTML tags or HTML syntaxes. Okay, so we have this guy here. Now the moment you type anything here, when you go to design part, it automatically appears here. Okay, so you have two views. It's either you do it here or you do it there. So whichever place you feel okay writing, if you want to go by the HTML syntax or you want to go by design where you do your drag and drop, it all depends on you. Okay, so okay, let's stay tuned for our next lecture where we're going to design our login system from scratch. Okay, all right, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos. Thanks.